Welcome, guys. Let's do some reads tonight. Um, these are a few requests we're going to do for Crime Night. We're going to look into the Tyrone Davis Jr. situation. This was requested about a month ago, and truthfully, I did a quick little review on it, but I was a little confused by the name. Okay. I thought they were referring to someone who was related to him, how it was requested, and then reviewed it, and then, okay, that was his nickname. So we're going to go ahead and jump in. I do think it's a little bit suspicious if everything that I've reviewed is true. I just want to see what happened. He is a Leo, passed away in Capricorn season, I believe. Yes, yes, Capricorn. Let's see what happened. Let me check this too. Okay. Car's just falling out. So he was injured. I do think that he was injured before he exited the vehicle. That's telling me here with the Ten of Swords, knives and back that came at him. That inflicted him. Someone came to assist and or see about him. Who did this? It's not over. Information regarding his death, it's not over. It was because of a relationship, their relationship. He really did lift her up. Uh, they didn't make it to where they were going. He was waiting on something. It's almost like finding out something about somebody, having plans ready to move forward, and then you're suspicious of something. This is not over. Something in your life is not over. Feeling foolish for maybe money spent and or time invested. Not really feeling as like someone is really trying to provide any information, tell truth, wanting to end the situation. Someone could have been cheating. I don't necessarily see it, but I just get a feeling that something's going on. Someone is looking out for a new opportunity, not wanting to build their long term. Mm-mm-mm. She is in grief stricken over this. Grief stricken. Probably drinking as well. Somebody, somebody is consuming a lot of alcohol. What was going on at the time? What was happening? Everything looked real pretty. She was supposed to be the one. This is very shocking to her as well. Maybe he was drunk. Somebody could have been drunk. Somebody was playing a game, funny game. Somebody got involved. I do see it like a third party. I don't know in what way, but somebody was either playing games with him or letting him know some information, or he knew about it. Something. Did she harm him? Did she harm him? She did. Is it by herself? Show me anger. Yeah, she did it. I don't know if he told her he was done, he was bored, he didn't want it anymore, and maybe she was pleading and asking for him, wanting to still try to be with him, and he was telling her no, and she didn't know what to do. Um, she has your energy. Oh, ugh, I almost want to hop out of it. Okay, let me see here. Yeah, somebody was trying to end it. Yeah, it was over. It was done. Somebody could have been begging and pleading. I think that possibly could have been her. And if she didn't get her way, I think somebody could have lashed out, probably because she found out about some guy. She either could have been talking to him. He could have suspected something was going on with them. I don't really get too much energy, but I see somebody playing a dirty game, uh, doing it on purpose. He's like, I hope you're happy. She is saying she's sorry, and she is having nightmares about that night. Someone else. Wow, very toxic. They're both still, even in his spiritual sense, are still very attached to each other, still longing for each other, thinking on each other in the spiritual room for him and in the physical room for her. Talk about soul tie. Because they had plans to build a family together. I don't know what she was expecting or they were planning to expect, but she was acting like she wanted to be single, can't play both sides. Okay, let's see. Did he jump from the vehicle? Did he jump from? No. Was he hurt before leaving the vehicle? Absolutely, he was. Devil card upright. Capricorn, the date he passed, December 29th, is Capricorn season. Straight out the deck. He was absolutely hurt before he left. It is a funny game. It's very disappointing. I think it broke his heart even more. He was still hanging around, still trying to be around. Did I think last time? I don't think that there was any possible way or any way he would have worked it out in his mind to jump from the vehicle. At that point, I think he was trying to repair things, maybe even himself. I see him being very weak. She would be the only one to help him. He thought they were stable enough, at least for that. She did not make any efforts. There was like almost no love at that point. It could have looked like she was going to take him somewhere or go to get him help at some point. Or maybe that's what she was telling him. She absolutely pushed him from that vehicle. She absolutely did it because they were fighting. And she had control. It did have third party energy, and it was about secrets that she wasn't trying to be honest about. Um, she was ready to cut everybody off. She felt like she knew he was right, and she was ready to be free of it, and she wanted to be very sneaky about it and move forward. She doesn't want the truth to ever come out. It will be revealed at some point, somehow. At this point, she's moving on to she can have a life and things, but they're still watching her. Somebody's still, I don't know if it's like a private investigator or something like that. Somebody's still keeping an eye on what she's doing. What about the money that was spent? Why was their money spent after? Because she didn't have none. And she needed to have more so she could decide what she could do with it. It was already being held up. She had access to it at that point because now she had a bigger burden. And then after, she had to get herself together, I guess, to go tell what happened, but made it like she made it out or something. I don't know. Heartbreaking. But she's heartbroken and she loved him. And the story was somehow believed, but it is suspicious. The detectives say, why are the detectives saying that it's tragic but not suspicious? They're not telling people what's going on. That would just, especially if they feel like something else is happening. It's almost like not telling the left hand what the right hand is doing, whichever the right hand with the left hand is doing. They really don't want to spend the money or the time on it, but they know it was a lover's quarrel. It's something that shouldn't have happened. They feel like something wrong was done. Do they believe that um, um, they do not believe it at all. There will be change in it going forward. What will the outcome be of this? Will she be arrested? Something's gonna happen. I don't think she's gonna get the first of all, her life ain't gonna pick up the way that she wants. She's not still gonna have that same type of attention. It's all gonna be negative and surrounding him going forward. She's not gonna be fulfilled with it. She's not gonna be trying to talk about it. She's gonna say it's because of grief. She might need to be on life watch, if that makes sense, at a certain point. I know his mother maybe or his family will want her. I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say at some point there'll be charges or she'll have to go answer some kind of questions called in. She might try to ignore it um, because this is gonna keep hanging over. So they will they get the investigation? Is that what I'm saying? Yeah, they will. They are trying to speak away from it, but they also don't want to tell them what's going on. They already know certain things. They already know certain things. So this is not over, which is what I saw when I began. This is not done. Um, should be charged. It might take a while for her to be charged, though. They are watching her. She better lay low. All of this is alleged for my readings. Any psychic tarot reader disclaimers is all that. But that's what I read. Um, if we do get a confirmation on this, I will post receipts. If I'm wrong, I ain't gonna post no receipts, but it is what it is. But that's what I see. Okay, we're gonna briefly look into the Lakin Snelling case. I feel like I don't want to call it a simple case. We're gonna we're gonna pull, but I know she gave birth and didn't dispose of things properly, and then there are charges and or trial. So we're gonna check on that. I'm not going to. Um, I'm just gonna read. Welcome everybody coming in. Oh shit. No particular reason why I'm not on camera. I just want to show you guys my little, what's it called? Like smelling. Let me actually look here. I hope the new year has been alright for y'all. I hope y'all been hanging in there. I'm trying. Hmm, where is she? There she is. I don't see her being bound, especially not mentally about this. Um, the fear that other people are trying to put on her, I don't think that she has. It's like you don't even understand what her state is at, where that put her at. High Priestess in reverse. Maybe she was trying to hide something, but it also was at a weakened state. I do see her being a good student or studying a lot, being unwell. So I do think it was like maybe a traumatic miscarriage for her, a tough pregnancy. She could have been sick a lot, maybe in the beginning, or very tired, feeling drained, feeling like, feeling like not like she sensed the miscarriage, but like it felt like that to her. Like she didn't think she would survive it. So she felt like she probably almost knew that that was what was occurring within her. It's like it was around her, it was in her womb, like she could sense it. That's why the pregnancy was the way it was. That's why she was so tired. That's what she felt it in her. Um, Knowing that would be the outcome or that she wouldn't make it through, like that something was going to occur. So I hope you guys understand that. I'm not going to dwell on it. She was not happy. She didn't want anyone to come and take it from her, take the baby from her, all because it's not, here. I don't think she was ready to part away from it. Again, not mentally bound. She is blinded and she knows that she might have to do time for this, but whatever. Like the pain she's at, what she feels for what she lost, it's nothing anybody can say to her to make her feel bad about this situation. Um, she does feel like somebody may have told, so maybe she trusted someone and they told on her. Could be the child's father, maybe. I don't know. She feels like somebody did this to her. So it's just more unhappiness for her. She feels like it's wrong. Will she be found guilty? No. Because these things happen, when women suffer miscarriages, you know, they go through grief. And she had a lot of hopes and dreams for it. So there is going to be a judgment made on it. Um, I do feel like she is fighting for herself, even though she does feel attacked. She does feel like she is a mother. She feels like part of it is about money at this point once you start getting lawyers and things involved. And she'll be all right, but she's like, I don't want to keep taking away from my future, my investments, my savings. to pay for this. Like it just further it gets in the way of her healing, moving forward and having a life because these things do happen. Doesn't mean she doesn't care, but I think she kept it because she wasn't ready to part with it. And I think that maybe even though it was stored the way it was, I think she was going to try to either put it somewhere or do something with it so she would have it. I don't know where her mental state was at that time. Yeah, she had no idea. She hadn't gone through that before and wasn't ready to accept it. It was very toxic energy. I think a lot of depression. I don't think she'll be charged for it or something like that. Mhm. These words regarding the situation from her, energy surrounding the situation. I forgive you. I love myself enough to walk away. This could be what she is saying to her partner. Like, I'm not even mad. I'm waiting for an apology, like you owe me an apology. People have lied to her before. And even though she knows it, she hears it, it's been told, I don't think she wants to even act like she doesn't want that person to reject her by acting like she wants it. So be happy for her not being held accountable, not held accountable for her not being charged for this. Um, and she's going to be in grief over this for a long time. I think that's the baby. I don't know how to let you go. It hurt for her baby to leave her too. They do hope, they hope, I hope you're happy for me. Um, and what did I see? I hope you're happy. Well wishes to each other. That's spiritual, I think, between her and her child. All right. That's what I have for that. I didn't want to dive too deep because of how personal it is. All the disclaimers for the psychics and tarot readers. Um, there was another request for Letitia James, but if you requested that and you watched this, I need a little bit more specifics on who she is or the situation. I did a search. I saw like a government person or a politician or an attorney or something like that, and then some other people. But I didn't see any headlines that I felt was catchy or, a scandal, anything like that. So let me know. Tell me where to look or some more information about that, and then I'll pull on her as well. That's what I have for right now, guys. Have a good night.